Hey guys, today we'll be solving from question number 7 onwards from straight lines miscellaneous exercise. Please make sure you have watched all the previous videos before you proceed with this one. Here is the question. Find the equation of a line drawn perpendicular to this line through the point where it meets. It meets means this line meets y-axis. So we know by looking at it, it's nothing but a intercept form. Remember, this is matching with x by a, y by b is equal to 1, which is known as intercept form. Okay, and what is intercepts? Intercepts means how much it is cutting on x and y axis. So if I plot this line and I compare it, this 4 is nothing but a, right? If I compare it, so a is 4 and b is 6. So a is nothing but this x-intercept and b is nothing but y-intercept. So this is your line, which is, I can say this point is 4 comma 0 and this point is 0 comma 6. Now they are saying this line is meeting y-axis at this point. At this point you need a line which is perpendicular to this. So I think this one is perpendicular to this line. So you see this is 90 degree and going through this point. So you need equation of this line. Say this is PQ. Okay. So for equation of PQ, what do you need? You need a point and you need a slope. Point is given. See, this line is passing through 0 comma 6. Now question is, what is slope? So for slope, what you can do is, you know this line slope you can find out, and this is perpendicular. Suppose this is M1 and what you need for this line is M2. Suppose this is M1 and what you need, the slope is M2. So we know M1 into M2 is -1 for perpendicular lines. Understood? So what will happen? This is the condition for perpendicular lines. So let me calculate M1. So how I will calculate M1? See carefully guys, this is my equation. First let me simplify it. So its LCM is 12. So this is 3x plus 2y is 12. So can I write it? 3x plus 2, is equal to 1 is equal to 12. Okay. Now to find out slope, there are two methods. See, one method is this, that slope is equal to minus a by b. Understood? See, minus a by b. This is a, this is b, this is c. Correct? This is my a is 3, b is 2 and c is minus 12. So slope is given by minus a by b. So it will be minus 3 by 2. This is the slope. If you forget the formula, there is one more method that I want to discuss with you. Suppose this is the equation given to how to find the slope. Suppose this is the equation given to how to find the slope, guys. You try to write it to y is equal to minus 3x plus 12. Okay. Now can I divide the whole equation by 2? Why I am doing? Because I am trying to bring it in this form. Y is equal to mx plus c. I'm trying to keep only y on the left side. Okay. And only y means nothing should be there in coefficient. So that's why I want to cancel this 2. That's why I'm dividing by 2. So this will cancel. And I am getting y is equal to minus 3 by 2x, 6. Okay. Now you compare these two. You compare. If you compare, so what is m? M is nothing but minus 3 by 2. Okay. This method minus a by b is also minus 3 by 2. And this method is also minus 3 by 2. So anyway, whatever method you prefer, you can find out. So this is your m1. Now what will be m2? I know m1 into m2 is minus 1. I just told you this line and this line are perpendicular, 90 degree. So m1 is minus 3 by 2, m2 is minus 1. So what will happen, guys? This minus and minus will become plus. This 2 will go here and 3 here. So m2 will be 2 by 3. So I told you to find out the equation PQ, you wanted a point and you wanted a slope. So slope also you got is 2 by 3. Let me mention it. Now for the equation, I got both of the things. So what is the equation? Y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. Correct? So y minus y1, this is my point which I am using. So I am calling it x1 and this is y1. So y1 is 6, m is 2 by 3, x minus x1 is 0. Now guys, I can write it y minus x is 2 by 3 into x. 0 I am leaving. This 3 will go here. So 3 into y minus 6 is 2x. This is 2x here. So I can write 3y minus 18 is 2x. Okay. So this I can take here, and this both I am taking this side. So it will be 2x minus 3y plus 18 is 0. What I did is, see, 3y went there, it became minus, and minus 18 went there, it became plus. Okay, so this is my final answer. So whenever you try to write the final equation, guys, try to keep the x part positive. Okay, so I wanted to keep x part positive, that's why I am bringing 3y and 18 this side. Okay, so this is question number 8 from same exercise. Find the area of triangle formed by this line, and this line. This question is important and it will clear many concepts, guys. Okay, so first of all, let's try to make the sketch of these lines one by one. So I will teach you the lines one by one and then we make a triangle. Remember, guys, whenever this is the line, so that means what they have given, y is equal to x. Okay, so whenever there is y is equal to x, it's a pretty simple sketch. You should know, if you take x or y, so x is 1, y will also be 1 if you put it here. If x is 2, so y is also 2. If you take x3, y is also 3. So sketch of this line, y is equal to x, is always like this. X is 1, y is 1, 1 comma 1. X is 1, y is also, sorry, x is 2, y is also 2. Second point, suppose this is 1 and 1 and this is 2 and 2. Now if x is 3, y is also 3. So if x is 3, y is also 3. Okay, so this line always comes out to be this line. Okay, one more point you can check, if x is 0, y is also 0. So this line always passes through 0 comma 0. So always remember, when there is a line y is equal to x, the sketch is this straight line. Okay, I'm just teaching you how to sketch and then we will make a triangle. Next line है आपकी x plus y is equal to 0. So how to sketch such type of line? Can I write y is equal to minus x? Now for sketching we need to take few points, correct? X and y. Suppose I want to sketch it, x and y, so I need to take 2-3 points. Suppose x is 0, so put x is 0, y is also 0. Put x is 1, so y is, carefully you see, y will be minus of 1. Okay, if x is 2, so y will be minus of 2. So I got 3 points. So let me sketch it. The first point is 0 comma 0. Next is 1 minus 1. It means x is 1 but y is minus 1 here down. So your point is this. Next is x is 2 here 2 and y is minus 2 somewhere here. So you are getting these points and your line is this type. So this is basic knowledge that you should have. If your line is x is equal to y, it looks like this. If your line is x plus y is equal to 0, or you can say x is equal to minus y, looks like this, and they both pass through 0 0. This will be very useful in class 12th also, how to plot the lines. Okay, now third line is x minus k is 0. So what is the line? X minus k is 0. That means x is equal to k. K is a fixed value. K is a fixed value, constant hai, means no matter what you take y, x is fixed. So if I want to plot it on x and y axis, so what will happen? They are saying x is fixed at k. So suppose k is somewhere here. Okay, no matter what you take y, so y means on this axis, no matter what you take, x is fixed at x, k comma 0 here. Okay, no matter which point you take, k here, understood? So these are the 3 lines they have given and they are asking to plot a triangle and find the equation area. So let me plot all 3 in one graph. This was only to teach you. In exam, you can plot it in one graph only. Okay, so let me draw all 3 lines in one graph. So my first line was, guys, this one. Okay, x is equal to y. Next line was this one, x plus y is equal to 0. And third line was this one. After plotting it, this line is x is equal to k. So that means this point is k comma 0. This is your triangle which is formed. So for that we need these vertices. So this is clearly, guys, this is clearly 0 comma 0. We need this point. So for this point, how much is on x-axis? This is my x-axis and this is my y-axis, guys. Okay, let me show you with different color. This is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. So now they are saying I need this point. So this is k, and how much I moved here, I don't know. Okay, so to find out this point, or you can see the point of intersection of x is equal to k, and second is x is equal to y, this line first, and second line is x is equal to k. So what is the point of intersection of these two lines? So I can say x is equal to k, put k here, k is equal to 5. So x and y you both have. So x comma y is k comma k. So this is my point, k comma k. Now for this point, I need point of intersection of this line and this line. Okay, so this line x plus y is 0, and this line is x minus k is 0. So from here I got x is equal to k. From here I got x is equal to k. This I can put here. So I will put k plus y is 0, which will give me y is equal to minus k. Okay guys, so I got x comma y, what? X is k and y is minus k. Okay, so I will show here k comma minus k. So I got this triangle for which I need area. Okay, so let me draw this triangle separately. Suppose 0 comma 0, k comma k, and this is minus k plus k comma minus k. Suppose this is my x1 y1, this is x2 y2, this is x3 y3. So what is the area formula? If you remember, 1 by 2 x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2, and mod. We need to take mod. Okay, so let me put the values. So it will be 1 by 2 x1 is 0, x1 y2 minus y3, which is k minus k, then plus x2. What is x2 guys? Is k into y3 minus y1, which is minus k minus 0, plus x3, which is k, this is k, into y1 minus y2, which is 0 minus k. Okay, this is, now let me simplify. See, this is 0 into, so this will become 0 only. Okay, now this is minus k into k, so it will be 1 by 2 minus k square. This 0 is gone, this is 0 is gone, k and minus k square. So I need to take mod. So what I am getting here, 1 by 2 minus of 2k square, mod. Understood? And when mod will open, so what will come out guys? When mod will open, I will take only k, 2k square out, because minus is gone, by 2. 2 is cancelled, so my area is k square. So this is my answer. Question number 9, find the value of p so that 3 lines may intersect at one point. May intersect means all 3 lines are cutting at one point. So if you observe carefully these 3 equations, p is unknown in this is p, other 2 are known. So suppose these 2 known equations are these, 3x plus y is equal to 2, this 2 I am taking other side, and this equation is 2x minus y is equal to 3. So we know if 2 lines are given, what will be the point of intersection? We need to just solve it algebraically. Correct? We know that. So let me write 3x plus y is 2 and 2x minus y is 3. In order to solve it algebraically, can I add it? Because I can see y can cancel. So let me cancel. What is this? 5x is 5. So that means x is 5 by 5, which is 1. So x is 1. This 1 I can put in any one equation, right? So let me put in 3x plus y is 2. So x is 1. So 3 into 1 plus y is 2. So what I will get is y is equal to 2 minus 3, correct? Which is minus 1. Okay guys, so I got x comma y. Let me write it here. I got, this is x comma y. I got 1 comma minus 1 to 1 comma minus 1. And this is my third line, which is this. Okay, this is my third line. So if this line is passing through this point, so that means this point should satisfy this equation, correct? So I will try that. So what I will do is px plus 2y is 3. So I will put what? Put 1 comma minus 1, because it will satisfy if it is, this line is also passing through this point. So p into 1 plus 2 into minus 1 is 3. So this is p is equal to 3. This minus 2. 2 into this is minus 2 will go there, plus 2, which is 5. So this is my answer. Okay. So my answer p is 5. This is question number 10 from miscellaneous. They're saying if these three lines y is equal to m1x plus c1, m2x plus c2, m3x plus c3 are concurrent. Remember, concurrent means passing through same point, then you have to prove this condition. So it's pretty simple. We know if the point of intersection of these two lines we know, then the third line should pass through that, right? So let me find the point of intersection of these two. See, what they are saying is all three are passing through this point. So that means point of intersection of these two, this point should satisfy third equation, correct? So we will do that. So what I will do, write down solve 1 and 2, only these two. So this is y is equal to m1x plus c1 and this is y is equal to m2x plus c2. In order to solve it, let me subtract. So this will cancel. So 0 is equal to m1 minus m2 into x plus c1 minus c2. Okay, I got it. Now I need x. So this c1 minus c2 I will send other side. So m1 minus m2 into x is c2 minus c1 because c2 will become plus other side and c1 minus. So this is c2 minus c1. So what will be my x? My x will be c2 minus c1 by m1 minus m2. This is x value. Okay, I was solving these two equations. So this x I will put in first one to get y. Okay, so I will write put in 1. This is my 1 and this is my 2. So in this, so y is equal to m1 x. What is x? c2 minus c1 by m1 minus m2 plus c1. Okay, so my LCM will be m1 minus m2. Okay, so this into this and this will be multiplied here. That's how we solve. Suppose this is 1. The product of these two is LCM. So this into this will be m1 c2 minus m1 c1 plus this into this m1 c1 minus m2 c2. This will cancel. See, m1 c1 m2 c2. This is plus and this is minus. So what I am getting is this m1 c2 m2 c2. So I am taking m1 minus m2. I am taking c2 common. I'm sorry, this was c1. So this is m2 c1. So this will be m1 c2 minus m2 c1 by m1 minus m2. So this is my y. So I got, guys, x comma y, which is this point of intersection. And this x and y I have to put in third equation to get the condition. So let me start putting the values. Okay, so my third equation is y is equal to m3x plus c3. So let me put y is this, which is m1 c2 m2 c1 by m1 minus m2 is equal to m3 into this, which is c2 minus c1 by m1 minus m2 plus c3. Okay, now I just have to solve it. Okay, so here I am copying the same thing, m1 minus m2, m1 c2 m2 c1 is equal to, here this will be LCM, m1 minus m2 will be LCM, correct, product of these two. Now this into this and this into this. So let me simplify, m3 c2 m3 c1 plus this into this is c3 m1 minus m2 c3, correct. Now both sides, these two are same thing, which I can cancel. Okay, now let me observe what I was supposed to prove. I was supposed to prove m1 into something, m2 into something, m3 into something. That means I have to collect m1, m2 and m3 terms all together. I have to keep collecting. So let me just see. This is my m1 c2 m2 c1. This is m3 c2 m3 c1. This is c3 m1 m2 c3. Now let me see, this is m1 term and where is other m1 term? This is my m1 term. Okay, so these two are m1 term, I will keep on one side. So this is m1 c2 and I'm bringing here minus c3 m1. So this is done, these two are done. Now this is my m2 term and this is m2 term, so I will keep together. So minus m2 c1 and this I will bring here plus m2 c3. So this is also done. Now these both are m3, I will bring here minus of m3 c2 plus m3 c1 is a 0. Okay, now let me collect it. Let me write m1 common, so it is c2 minus c3. Here I want to take m2 common, so plus m2. If I am taking plus m2, so my c3 will come first because this is plus and this is minus. So c3 minus c1 plus m3 I want to take common. So this is because plus, so this will come first and this I can write later, right? So c1 minus c2. I hope you understood. It is just the algebraic manipulation. If you want, you can put one more step in between, but this is something which we had to prove. So it is hence proved. You can see this is what I was supposed to prove and this is what I got. Here is question number 11.